All right, we are joined now by Hannah Green from the Boston Business Journal. We're previewing a major event in the city, the Bio International Conference that's starting on Monday. It's a major industry event and expected to bring more than 20,000 people into the city. Hannah, thank you so much for joining us. Can you tell us why this is such an important event for the city?
Thank you for having me. Yes, as you said, more than 20,000 people will be coming to Boston into the seaport for this convention. It doesn't happen in Boston every year, so having this event coming to the city is a real opportunity for Massachusetts to showcase its life sciences industry and to potentially try to lure companies and talent to come here to Massachusetts.
This event took more than 2 years of planning, so a lot went into this. Does this event help to bring jobs into the city?
That's the hope. That's the hope of the state, of organizers such as the trade group Mass Bio that help put together the bio convention when it comes to Boston. The aim is that, when companies, when people come here and see the city and see the industry, they want to join it. They want to be a part of the community. They want to receive the investment that Massachusetts companies receive. They want access to the hospitals, to the universities here, to the talent. So the hope is to bring those companies, those people here and to create more jobs from that.
Is there concern that the state is losing jobs to China?
That has been a growing area of concern in recent years. In addition to competing against other states that are investing in their life science ecosystems, China has really been investing over the last few years in its own biotech industry. There was a report that came out earlier this year that was a bipartisan congressional report that essentially said if Massachusetts and the US overall does not invest in its life sciences ecosystem, we will lose our competitive edge to China. That could mean losing jobs, losing investment, losing companies. So that is a concern that's growing among the US and especially in Massachusetts, given the biotech industry here.
So, what are lawmakers doing to keep biotech here?
Mm. Lawmakers and Governor Healy especially has been kind of really leading the charge to lengthen the lead and improve the life sciences ecosystem that is already very strong in Massachusetts. Earlier in 2024, the state passed an economic development bill that included $500 million dollars for life sciences. Some of that is for tax incentives for creating jobs. And just this past week, they announced 30 million of that going to 33 companies in Massachusetts, creating more than 1,500 jobs. So there are steps that lawmakers are taking to boost the ecosystem and add jobs in the industry here in Massachusetts.
Do you think this is also an opportunity for the biotech sector to make its case for vaccines and drug pricing reform?
Yes, at the moment, the new Trump administration is really kind of shaping its policy regarding some of these issues, like vaccines, like pharma tariffs, like drug pricing. Just recently we saw that the FDA disbanded and then reformed a vaccine board that recommends vaccines for Americans, which influences which are covered by insurance. So these are very fluid topics at the moment, and I do expect them to be topics of conversation at Bio coming up this week.
All right, Hannah Green from the Boston Business Journal. Thank you so much for your insight on this important event for our city.
Thank you so much.